generation has its standard. For New Orleans, it wore number 9. He arrived with questions.
I felt like this is where I belong, to be a part of not only the rebuilding of an organization, but also a city and a region.
But left with answers, carved into history.
The Saints have won the Super Bowl.
Records fell. Sundays changed. Belief became permanent. Now, the game makes it official.
It's truly an honor and a pleasure to congratulate you, Drew. You've had an amazing career. You're deserving of being first ballot into the Hall.
You are the greatest Saints player of all time and well-deserved honor. The work you put in was special.
I knew he was going to get in. And being the first ballot means a whole lot to a lot of players around. He deserved it.
Your leadership was so imminent and so apparent post-Katrina.
Drew Brees didn't just play here. He changed what here meant.
When I leave this game, I would like for people to look at me and say that, hey, Drew Brees played the game the way it was supposed to be played. He left the game better than when he found it. He did things the right way, and he was a pro.
We knew long before the gold jacket ever did. Our GOAT.
There's only one word that comes to mind. Greatness.
Welcome to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Wow, man, that was a hell of an intro. And Drew Brees, man, how about that, man? Shout out to y'all for being in this episode of the show, man. Big Q representing the mighty Who Dat Nation. We're in this edition of the Coma, man. Big ups to you guys. Y'all feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, feel free to share the show on your social media feed. We up in this thing, man. As you could tell, Drew Brees, man, how about that breakdown? That was an excellent, well done video that enlightened. And listen, from what I said, the things that he spoke about in terms of being the best and leaving the game better than where he found it, he definitely did that in the city of New Orleans, man, bringing the Super Bowl, breaking all these records. And doing just exemplary stuff for a platform for the team to stand on after decades of failure and flopping around. Drew Brees is football, excellence personified. And he has been elected, and we knew he would be a first ballot Hall of Fame. We said it when he was playing, and it came to fruition, and it manifested as Drew Brees is elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame officially. So congratulations to Drew. This is big for him, bringing the city its only championship. Hopefully our young quarterback can walk in the steps of greatness that number 9 had for us for many years, man. And he's around. And hopefully the Saints could some kind of way figure out a role for Drew to be around Tyler Shough and give him game. And Tyler's already picked his brain. He works with him. And it's time to take this team back to the promised land once again. So Pro Football Hall of Fame Selection Committee announced that Drew Brees going into the Hall first ballot. Willie Roaf during that piece called Drew Brees the greatest Saint ever. That's Willie Roaf. He bypasses Ricky Jackson and all these other great players, but you can hear some of the Saints Hall of Famers talk about Drew Brees' impact, the greatest Saint there ever was, man. I gotta concur. That's big. Spent 15 seasons in his playing career with the Saints, where he shattered all the team's passing records, broke multiple NFL records, leading the black and gold to a Super Bowl, first ballot Hall of Famer. Work ethic is unrivaled. His preparation, passion for the game, gave his body to the game. He couldn't even throw with his right arm anymore. Elevated everyone around him, earned respect from all players, coaches, staff. It just what he was. Unquestionably a first ballot Pro Football Hall of Famer. And shout out to Drew. 15 years he represented the Saints. Mickey Loomis, when he asked about him and the role that he signed and in the way that he played. As Drew was originally selected by the Chargers back in the second round, way back in 2001, 32nd overall out of Purdue. Nicknamed Little Drew from Purdue. Brees received his first significant action in 01. He took over the Chargers starting job in 02, led them to their first playoff berth since 95. In 2004, then was selected this first of 13 Pro Bowls and voted as the consensus NFL comeback player of the year. After suffering that shoulder injury in the last game of the 05 campaign, Drew then left to New Orleans and rehabbed ardently from an extensive injury to prepare for an unforgettable debut in 06, where he selected for The AP All-Pro Pro Bowl starter led the Saints to the NFC Championship game for the first time in franchise history and set the table for a prolonged run of astonishing production and consistency. A season after becoming only the second quarterback in the league's history to reach 5,000 passing yards and capturing the AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year honors, Drew led New Orleans to the top of the mountain in capturing the Super Bowl and was named the game's most valuable player. So he just did a lot of fantastic stuff in and on the field, around the field, off the field. He just was excellent. So, and of course, like we said, his production is unmatched and unrivaled in the city of New Orleans. He owns all of these passing records, and he became the first quarterback to surpass 80,000 career yards. So this just more and more of excellent things that Drew Brees did over his illustrious Hall of Fame career as Drew Brees reaches football nirvana. He reaches the Hall of Fame. So congratulations to Drew Brees and all of the work that he's done. And now this could be something in which the team uses to catapult itself back into prominence. And perhaps we can only hope that Drew Brees could ultimately be able to be in a position where he can at least have some game for some of the younger squad trying to reach the same heights that he did during his tenure. One can only hope. Anyway, with that being said, man, listen, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Feel free to share your comments in the section below. Shout out to FanDuel, the official sponsor of the Sports Coma, for all your betting needs with the Super Bowl upon us. Y'all feel free to get your bets in at FanDuel, the number one in the game. I think the Patriots are 4.5-point favorites against Seattle. Y'all get your bets in on that, man, at FanDuel. Anyway, with that being said, y'all put y'all comments in the section below. Let me know, what is your all-time favorite Drew Brees moment? Put it in the comment section and let me know. With that being said, I'll holler at you next time.
Hey, New Orleans! Whether you're catching up on Saints news at Jackson Square, checking Pelicans scores in the Garden District, or staying updated on LSU while grabbing coffee in the French Quarter, there's one place that keeps you connected to everything that matters in our city. From Bourbon Street to the Superdome, from Preservation Hall to the Riverfront, New Orleanians are staying in the know with the WhoDatDaily.com. Your daily source for Saints, Pelicans, LSU, and all the sports, music, and culture that makes our city special. At work downtown, at a game in the Dome, or just relaxing by the Mississippi, wherever life takes you in the Big Easy, you can stay connected. Because when you're from New Orleans, you don't just live here. You stay in the NO. That's stay in the know. Visit the WhoDatDaily.com and never miss what matters most to Who Dat Nation.
Welcome to the Pro Shop, where we create authentic NOLA-inspired clothing for men, women, and children. From Saints jerseys to Pelicans gear, everything's crafted right here in New Orleans. Whether you're shopping the Pro Shop, the Pel Shop, or the Pro Shop Kids, we've got your whole family covered with genuine merchandise that represents our city's spirit. Check for links in the description section below or in the chat.